Well, Joel, Sully let the players sleep in today as the game finished at about 1 o'clock in the morning Central Time. Now, they do have a practice that was closed to the media today.
For 2 weeks out of the year, people can come here to watch the greatest show on dirt. This is the College World Series. This is Omaha, Nebraska. Reporting live from McKeithen Stadium here at the American Airlines Arena where the Miami Heat, the first 500 fans, they'll get this nice shirt. Case actually started his Florida career right here at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium as a senior in high school selling drinks like Gatorade as a vendor. But now come game days, Harrison is gearing up and playing football right here in the swamp. We're here in Atlanta in the Georgia Dome where the SEC championship game just finished moments ago and Alabama was crowned SEC champs for the second year in a row. You see, Joe, for 3 months we've convinced you that we're twins. I mean, everyone here in the station knew it, but the truth is we're not twins. Savannah's teammates have been with her every step of the way. They've thrown surprise parties for her, they visited her in the hospital, and when she was in a wheelchair, they even brought her to the edge of the pool and slid her in the water so that she could be with them. Both quarterbacks, Treon Harris and Will Greer, got into a rhythm early on, and by the end of the night, they combined for 5 touchdowns and passed for 381 yards. Jim McElwain said today he was pleased with how they performed. He'll split the reps again on Saturday.
Well hit left center, long run Reed. Bader is there. That'll do it. Florida's going back to Omaha for the 9th time. And the party's on in Gainesville.
For the 4th time in 6 years, the Florida baseball team dogpiled its way to Omaha to try and conquer the College World Series. Joining the team by plane or car throughout the country is the heartbeat of the Florida Gators, the Gator Nation. Fans booked their ticket to watch their favorite ball club compete in the College World Series while making the most of this once-in-a-lifetime experience.
We're newlyweds. We've been married right at a month, and this is our honeymoon trip.
This is the 5th year TD Ameritrade Park is home of the College World Series, and the Gator Nation came loud and proud to Nebraska to cheer on the Gators in hopes to win their first national title.
I had a feeling that this was going to be the year that they made it here, and I think this is the year that they'll take it and do the whole thing and win the whole thing. So I had to be here just for this experience.
I'm from South Florida, traveled at least 3,000 miles to get out to Omaha. Glad to be here.
The logo, the colors, and the chomp are the iconic symbols of the Gator Nation, which stretches beyond the streets of the college town in Gainesville. Although opposing fans might clash with the Florida faithful, they do recognize and respect the passion of Gator enthusiasts.
Florida fans coming into Baton Rouge, we never have a problem with that. I mean, they're strong-willed, without a doubt. You guys are very proud of your program, so that's a good thing.
Florida baseball embarks a difficult challenge ahead to win their first national title. Luckily, they will have the Gator Nation cheering and chomping every pitch. Jonathan Perez, WUFT Sports. With Jim McElwain becoming the new head coach for the Florida Gators, it's no surprise changes are bound to happen. And 2 weeks ago, McElwain called an audible running back Case Harrison just didn't see coming.
It's probably one of the happiest moments I've ever been in my life.
The redshirt sophomore was one of 6 walk-ons this year to receive an athletic scholarship.
I kind of broke up when he called us and told us on the way home that he had got it. In fact, she told me to pull over and let her drive because I was crying too hard.
Case joined the team as a walk-on in 2013 and has since then put in the work to make this a special moment for him and his family.
I come from a football family. My father played for the Gators, and we've always grown up as huge football fans. It's just a great legacy to now continue with Case.
A lifelong Gainesville resident and a graduate of Gainesville High, Case grew up a die-hard Gator fan. But Case was doing a lot more than just cheering in the swamp.
I was doing the little drink rack, the $4 Coke. I was that guy yelling at people to $4 a Coke.
Case actually started his Florida career right here at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium as a senior in high school selling drinks like Gatorade as a vendor. But now come game days, Harrison is gearing up and playing football right here in the swamp. In fact, in this year's orange and blue debut, Case scored his first touchdown as a Florida Gator.
The spring game, it was surreal then, and we were over the moon. So it's hard to tell, when it's in a real game, what's going to be happening if we were that excited just at the orange and blue game.
So when the Gators take the field on Saturday, remember, it's not just about the wins or losses. It's about an opportunity.
It's still crazy to me that, I'm playing football and getting rewarded a tuition and food and rent money to just play a sport that I love.
Jonathan Perez, WUFT Sports. Welcome back to sports. I'm Jonathan Perez. Florida Gator shortstop Richie Martin will still be wearing orange and blue, at least for another couple of weeks, as the Gators play in the College World Series in Omaha. But after this season, he could be wearing some green and gold sometime soon. Martin was selected by the Oakland A's as the 20th overall pick in the draft last night. The Florida native from Brandon was watching the draft with his parents and said he actually missed the call from A's owner Billy Beane because of all the text messages he received. But once Martin heard the voicemail, he was ecstatic. Lauren Hager pitched all 8 innings yesterday, giving up 2 hits, striking out 8 batters. Hager also delivered in the batter's box as she doubled in the top of the 8th to bring in Kirstie Merritt all the way from first to score the only run of the game. UVA struck first with a solo home run, but in the second inning, Pete Alonso hammers this one to dead center. You know what's coming. Bye, bye, baby. It's a 2-run jack, and now he holds the 2 longest home runs at TD Ameritrade Park. A minute 28 left to play in the game. It's 4th and long, and Will Greer connects to Antonio Callaway, who cuts back outside and then races for the end zone, and he is gone. It's a 63-yard touchdown, and the Gators lead 28-27. But the drama isn't over yet. There's just 3 seconds left, and Tennessee goes for a 55-yard field goal, and it's wide right. Florida goes on to win 28-27. They take their 11th straight game against the Tennessee Volunteers. Second quarter now, LeBron, the distributor, dishes out to James Jones outside the arc, who drains it right before the half, and the Cavs lead 44-37. We're going to jump to the fourth quarter. The Cavs are up 12, and it's David Lee, the former Gator, who finds Andre Iguodala all alone for the 3. Cha-ching! IGGY! The Warriors trimming down the lead, and this time it's Steph Curry who rattles it in for the 3-pointer, and it's a 1-point game. 2.5 minutes left, and it's Dellavedova, the Australian, off the glass. Crikey! And it's an and 1. Under 2 minutes now. LeBron, man, he's just feeling it with this 3-pointer as it puts the Cavs up by 7. With 20 seconds left, Steph Curry, he somehow makes this difficult 3. Oh, baby! The Cavs make their free throws and take game 3. LeBron scores 40, grabs 12 rebounds, and had 8 assists.